It's the kickback chit chat. Roll up a zigzag and drink a six pack. I know y'all with that. Shout out to the homies, Mr. Wody and Big Sack. Get stacks. Nigga never ever been mixed match. Only when I bought a Dickie suit. Get it? Mixed match? Yo, welcome back to Chit Chat. Kick back, chit back with your boy Cuddy J. Back like I left some, man. And tonight we on some trending things that been going on, and we back at it, y'all, with Shreveport, Louisiana. We back, and we ain't here to down Shreveport, the people of Shreveport, the conditions of Shreveport. We here to talk about some real deep shit tonight about Shreveport, Louisiana. Before I even get started, though, I want to give some shout outs to some people. My homegirl Tiffany Chanel. We went to junior high and high school together, aka Tiffany Hall, Tiffany Chanel. Impress Empire. Give a shout out to Whack Baby. Give a shout out to Cool Mark at Louisiana Smokehouse. Shout out to my boy Corey Rose, Coach's Kitchen. Shout out to Mr. Wody, Big Sack. Shout out to Head Turner Bosco. I got to give my shout outs, y'all. This is just what this is. Shout out to Damian Pipkins. Check your energy. Shout out Takeover TV. Shout out Big Papa. Shout out to the city of Shreveport. We here to talk about Shreveport. I am blazed up. I had to get blazed up. So I got my Bud Ice small can. Yes, that nigga got a Bud Ice. Yes, that nigga got a Bud Ice. We talking about Shreveport tonight, y'all. It's late. I had to get on this subject, man. I couldn't go without this. Y'all already knew. Some of you already knew he fixing to talk about this, or there's something he should talk about. Let's go ahead and get straight to it, y'all. For you people who don't understand what's going on in Shreveport, Louisiana, it's going on in East Texas as well. It's going on in Longview, Marshall, Texas, some other spots around East Texas, and just in that area of the Arklay, Texas, going down. They don't have any electricity. They haven't had electricity in Shreveport since last Thursday. It's been said that they're not going to have electricity or internet till the 24th, which is Saturday, a weekend. Don't that sound kind of fucked up? You got elderly people living in these most of the houses out there with elderly people living in them are like the old shotgun rundown houses. They probably don't even hold that much. It doesn't seal that much heat or cool air. And there's a lot of people burning up right now, and it's too hot outside to be playing with these folks at Shreveport Bossier like this. And it's heat, not giving them electricity, telling them it's gonna be a minute. Ain't no trucks riding around. The trucks you are seeing ride around, they just riding around, riding the clock. That's what they look like. It seems like there's no sense of urgency or certainty of getting these conditions taken care of. Is it to blame Shreveport or is it to blame the state of Louisiana? Which one? Now, I'm in Dallas, Texas. I'm from Shreveport, so I can speak on this type of news. I got family back there. I got moms, uncles, aunts, cousins, sisters, brothers out there. I get homeboys, friends, whatever, classmates. I can talk about this. That's why I speak about Shreveport a lot. People ask me how you know about what's going on in Shreveport a lot. Why you talk about Shreveport a lot? Because I'm from here and my ears to the street on everything that goes on, whether it's in Shreveport, New York, Cali, San Diego, wherever. Seattle. I'm going to know about it if it's in my algorithm, if it's part of if it entertains my sight, my ear. Just so happened, most of the time people send me information about things, but this is a situation that I woke up to seeing. I get on Facebook, all I'm hearing people talk about is no electricity. It's hot. I thought it was a 1 day thing. I'm thinking it's a one-day thing that people don't have electricity in Shreveport, and I'm not really thinking hard about it because my mom and already said they was on their way out here to Dallas this weekend to go to my stepdad's brother's wedding. So uh, I didn't even I didn't even think to even text or check on them. And even my other family members, extended family members, my aunts and all them, it never occurred to me to even say what's going on because it was another day or so. Then I seen somebody else post about it. It was 2 days later. It's like Saturday. Somebody posted about it again. No electricity. I'm like, what the fuck? Just so it happened, my mom's. She texted me and told me they was out here and they about to head back to my brother's house. And we didn't even speak about the electricity. It was yesterday that we brought up the electricity situation. See, my mom don't have a generator, so they turned out pretty okay. But it's people who don't have the generators and people who bought groceries. I know one lady. She said she just spent $900 on groceries at Walmart, and now all her groceries are dead, over with. She should get reimbursed. Is this a Shreveport problem or is this a Louisiana, the state problem? Talk to me. Hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. I like all the smoke. Um, Comment and share. Give me your thoughts. Y'all went from Adrian Perkins to Tom Arsenault or Arsino or Arsonist, which way you want to call it. And I don't know either one of them. I don't know nothing about the politics in Shreveport office, what they got going on with the mayor's office or whoever the councilman. Uh, it's not on my radar like that. But when stuff like this pops up about no electricity, or at this amount of time, we're not going to get electricity to the 24th. Better get internet. Some people don't. They dying right now without the internet. They love Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat. They can't watch fucking goddamn Netflix. They can't. At least they on the phone. They got free Wi-Fi. They can't watch all these shows. They can get on Facebook though, Instagram, because I'm hearing them talk about it. They charge their car up and they charging their phone up in their cars. That's the only way they doing it. Or when they go to work, I'm seeing people post hotel prices for one night. Unbelievable prices. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all robbing the people. No one it shouldn't even be situations. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. This long without electricity at 100-degree temperature. I knew it was hot as fuck right here in Texas, in Dallas, Texas, and we're only 200 miles away. I know it's fucking hot in motherfucking Shreveport. I don't care how much rain y'all got. That rain just brought more heat. The city, this shit don't make no sense. Okay, if the city can't take care of the problem, let the state do it. That's how I figure. If the state can't take care of this problem, when it comes to the land of the free, home of the brave, and people that you are trying to, these are your people. Uh, don't if it's that Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, today is Tuesday, 6 fucking days, and they saying to the 24th. Now I'm gonna talk about this right here. It ain't Shreveport got a lot of other crazy stuff that took place with this weekend with the bad electricity. They had to let the Good Time Festival roll. Let the Good Time Roll Festival. My bad. Let the Good Time Roll. I've been gone for Shreveport so long I can't even say those shit in correct sentences. But it's the Let the Good Time Roll Festival, which celebrates the Juneteenth thing. Boosie supposed to be in there. Yeah, that didn't happen. So it was a little thing going. Okay, who should be up there? Big Papa went up there. He rocked it. They said, like I said, he would. Thank you. He rocked it. Let me slow down right quick. We finna get to the let the good time. We finna get to the let the good time roll. We finna let this shit roll too. No electricity. 6 days right now. 6 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. 10 days with no electricity, no internet. You didn't bought groceries. That's dead. That's this just don't make sense. Tom Arsenault, you need to be standing up. Talk to me. Talk to your city. What's going on, y'all? I'm hearing that y'all are really kind of like giving people the cold shoulder when they're asking about what's going on. I'm I'm hearing people every now and then somebody post. There's certain people getting their shit turned on, but it's a lot of people still on day 6 with no electricity. Still a lot of people with no electricity. It's been 6 days, and of course, the fortunate people will have electricity because they know how to make it happen, or they got something that makes it happen. But there's not too many. It's a lot of. It's more unfortunate people in Shreveport, Bossier, than fortunate. And that's not to rain on anybody, but they're just saying what it is. Everybody, I mean, so, I used to live in certain. I stayed in 2 different houses in Shreveport. Them houses, the way some of them old houses are built in Shreveport, man. I had a house that I stayed in Ingleside, of Quinn and Hearn, on Quinn Street off Hearn, and back in the day, me and my boy Pat, rest in peace. Man, we went without a heat. We had to buy the fucking electric heaters, and we you they only worked for our room. He had one in his room. I had one in my room. We had another room we never went in. The living room stayed freezing. On time I couldn't hold that much. I mean, even we put a heater in the living room, it still really wanted it. It wasn't. My old houses don't work right. In the summertime, we had window units that we bought. Uh, they worked all right for our room, but for the house now. So I'm already knowing the condition people are in out there in certain houses, in certain neighborhoods. I know. I lived there. Stayed in 2 different type of houses out there, old houses. Stayed on 6th Day Linwood. Now that house right there is in better condition. That was a nicer house. But you mean to tell me, Mr. Tom Arsenault, and if he's the person not to blame in this, y'all, my bad. But then again, it ain't no bad because he's the fucking mayor. And if he ain't letting y'all know what's going on, then y'all governor need to let y'all know what's going on. If the governor ain't letting y'all know what's going on, and since y'all are tax-paying citizens and y'all Americans, the motherfucking president should be letting y'all know what to do. They go help Somalia. They go help all these other countries. You got a city down there that's going through a disaster right now. A couple years back here in Dallas, we had the snowstorm. We had a couple of them. And back in 2000, maybe it was 2021, we had that snowstorm where it shut down the whole DF Dub. Now, Dallas Fort Worth is that's pretty much like East Texas and Shreveport. Imagine everything. The only thing that was on was the hospitals, certain areas. My brother then was lucky to have AC. I mean, not AC, but electricity. We was able to go stay at his house for a couple of days. Now, the electricity came on earlier. I think we went without electricity for like a day and a half. It came on the next night. We didn't go back to the house until the day after. We didn't feel like driving back from Seagoville to Addison. Shreveport got the same thing going on, but it's summertime. It's hot. You can't be playing with these motherfuckers in this heat like this, man. You're gonna make the crime rate go up. I hate the summertime. I hate when it's hot. I'm gonna be mad. I'm not that summertime person. I don't care about the summertime fine shit, swimming pools, beaches, and shit like that. I'm gonna be outside regardless. I'm inside when it's hot. In the wintertime and the fall, when I like to be out when it's raining. When there ain't too many people out. People don't want to be out. Cool. You can slide through better. You get away with a lot of shit. I'm just saying. But here's another staple to this situation. You had to let the Good Time Roll Festival still partake with no electricity and no internet in people's houses, but you had electricity and internet for that fucking festival. Not only that, you charge people to get in the festival. Since when y'all start doing that? I never paid to get into the festival. Holiday in Dixie, the Red River Revel. Never, none, that was none of. We never had to pay for that back in the 80s and 90s. Since I can remember, when did y'all, we only had to pay to get into the state fair. When did y'all start charging people to get into the uh even the what's that the Mud Bug Festival? We didn't have to pay to get in that either. Are y'all charging to get in that too? Shout out to Big Papa for rocking that motherfucking stage, though. I heard but my boy Big Papa, Mr. Bomb Bomb, Bomb 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 Bomb. Rock that. So you still let this situation, you still had an event take place. People didn't have electricity. People bought tickets to go to this event. They didn't have electricity. They had other things going on. Disaster in their life with no electricity and all this other stuff. They had to worry about home. There's no way y'all can refund these people their money. So not only that, though, I heard. Not only that, not only that, not only that, the vendors y'all had there. Shout out to Whack Baby. You had vendors there. Shout out to Louisiana Smokehouse. Now I'm hearing that y'all charging concert tickets to get into the fucking goddamn uh, event. Let the Good Time Roll Festival. How are you expecting the vendors to make money when they already getting clipped off, to get one of their arms cut off when they come in? Ooh, damn. I ain't been doing nothing but just walk around when I get up in here. I'm not gonna do nothing. I'm not fixing to I might give me a turkey leg or something, but after this I'm ready to go after an hour. I go home, watch my movies, watch Tubi, Netflix. That's the mentality people probably had walking up in there. I mean, imagine just going. Imagine if it wasn't. You didn't have to have no admission fee to get up in there. Them vendors, people would have went in there just to go. People would have went just because they can walk up in there. Eventually, would have spent their money smelling that good tasting food. Them boys, Cool Mark was cooking at Louisiana Smokehouse, and Whack Baby, had his little setup. He's staying out there. You took away from the vendors by doing that, and then you didn't even care about people not coming. They paid for the prices with little Boosie tickets. They paid for Boosie, but Good Big Papa got somebody of it, but you still they paid for a I'm gonna say here a B list or a C list rapper. I don't know. Either way it go, you paid Boosie prices to go up and let the Good Time Roll Festival. And most of y'all that paid for your ticket that's supposed to go, you didn't go. It's fucked up. They didn't refund y'all. I heard they say Whack Baby was talking about it was down at $9 for a bag of ice. A bag of ice. And I bartend at an event my homegirl Tiffany Chanel threw for Fat Tuesday at this event for her Empire Empress Empire label. And she had people like Partners in Crime, Moby Dick, uh, a couple of the New Orleans bounce artists, back from the 90s, early 2000s. We bought 6 bags of ice, and it was just for a 3-hour event. And we went through those 6 bags of ice quick. They weren't $9 a bag though, but still, imagine getting 10 bags of ice for $9, and you at an event that's supposed to go on all day. You really running out of. I don't know how much money Whack Baby spent on ice, but I know he said something about he bought 10 bags of ice, and this is what he spent for it. But I'm pretty sure he had to go buy some more if he was there all day. 10 bags of ice ain't finna last. Not in this fucking heat. It's gonna melt. Either way it go. Um, the last time I spoke about Shreveport, I said pray for Shreveport. We need to pray for Shreveport for real. This is part two. This is the real prayer though. I ain't